Sora, you've done well.
Where's Kairi?
Who knows? I expect she's catching up with her friend from the darkness.
What do you mean?
She doesn't need you anymore.
I'm supposed to believe that?
Well, you don't have to. But you can believe this. Organization 13 has no further use for you. Just look there. Our Kingdom Hearts. Thanks to you, we've collected countless hearts. Can you hear their euphoria? Now all they need is one more helping from the Keyblade Bearer.
We gotta fight!
But... Kingdom Hearts!
Sora! Sora, it's really you!
Kairi!
Huh? You leave Sora alone! Sora!
Take it.
This time, I'll fight. You know Sora's completely hopeless without us. Come on, Riku!
Well, well. Will the intrusions never end?
Why, Pete, this castle is perfect. Perhaps we should acquire it.
Well, the setup is kinda nice, I guess. But what about all the Heartless? Oh, this in-between world, it's way too close to the darkness. They ain't gonna listen to us here.
Once again, you underestimate me.
It's been too long, my friend.
Ansem the Wise, why didn't you come to me before things got so bad?
Xemnas, the organization superior, is the nobody of Xehanort, my foremost apprentice. The burden was mine to bear.
Is that all?
I won't deny there was more. I was obsessed with thoughts of revenge. My apprentices stole everything precious to me. My research and my pride.
I can't help you with revenge.
I know. Riku's told me 1,000 times.
Where is he?
He must be with his friends by now. Riku was a great help to me. I found him wandering the darkness after you and he lost track of each other.
Gosh, we didn't lose each other, Cleet. Riku left, well, because Xehanort's Heartless was still inside his heart, troubling him. And he sure must have been suffering. But what I don't understand is why he looks like that now, when he's still Riku at heart.
I am to blame. When I met Riku the first time, he still had the appearance of a boy. Probably because he had such a strong heart. I asked him to find a young man named Roxas from Organization 13 and bring him to me. When I told him it would help Sora awaken from his slumber, Riku left without a word. He fought Roxas, and I can only surmise Riku lost that fight. Riku must have realized then, to fight in the realm of darkness, he would have to immerse himself in that same darkness. And when he did, you saw what became of him. When Riku brought Roxas back to me, he was introducing himself as handsome. If that was what it took to awaken his friend, he was ready to live in darkness. Riku was the victim of my revenge. Oh, how my heart ached. I could only laugh to hide my shame.
I guess it must have been after that when I saw Riku again. He said he wanted to help Sora, but he made me promise. Promise that Sora wouldn't ever find out about what happened to him while he was out in the darkness.
My friend, the time has come. I must make amends to these young people.
Get off! What's going on?
Have you been a good boy?
Show yourself!
Oh, it sounds like you haven't. Sora! Roxas!
Roxas? Hey, did he just call me Roxas?
You've really put Organization 13 in a pickle. I guess that must be why the Keyblade chose you. But man, did it pick a dud this time. You don't look like you're half the hero the others were.
Are you done rambling?
Rambling? As if. All I'm trying to tell you, traitor, is that your time is up.
Here he comes!
And yes, this is the boss I was talking about, Xigbar of the organization. And the first thing he does is try and snipe at you with his crossbows. So yeah, one thing you can do with Sora, and the best thing to do actually, is use warp snipe to deflect his bullets. However, then it becomes harder to hit him. So Dark Sora is going to start off this fight, just to wear Xigbar down, because otherwise he does not stick around for long, because he teleports as if he's got instant transmission or something. Seriously. But yeah, as Dark Sora, you can easily take a good chunk of his HP off while he's hanging around, and indeed when he says arms reload. Yes, that's what he says there. In addition, Dark Sora does have quite a bit more agility than regular Sora. And there I say it, Xigbar will try and use every trick he has to pretty much kill Sora. And as I say, I have died a lot of times to this boss. Seriously, even Goofy's Tornado doesn't keep up with that. Seriously. Again, Sora's aerial abilities are still pretty good. But yeah, I was having to rely on Dark Sora for the first part. Another thing you can do, and one thing that is definitely a good idea, is to actually guard his things. And when that big blue shot comes out, use Warp Snipe to pretty much send it back to Xigbar. again, one thing that also does help is the fact that if you lock onto him, it's a lot easier to hit him with his attacks if you're guarding, seriously. Especially since how the camera pivots around Xigbar as well, given how fast this fight is. Seriously, it's really fast paced. I think the worst thing he does is have Sora, Donald, and Goofy stand on like a square-shaped platform where there's very little maneuverability, and pretty much try and shoot his crossbows pretty much all the time, seriously. One other thing is, we'll note that Xigbar also calls both Sora and Roxas. He's trying to psych Sora out that way, seriously. And from what happens with him in, I guess, a later Kingdom Hearts game, you can kind of see why he does that. Here's the square-shaped platform, and yes, it is very hard to hit him here. Seriously, I lost a load of HP for this in one go. I had to enter, dare I say, Valor form just to get some HP back, and avoid that move, which literally skewered Sora to death. Seriously, once again, Xigbar is teleporting again. Seriously, what the hell? And the camera is not helping me at all. No, it is not. And once again, then he will switch back to sniping mode and try and do that while the blue thing is in play here. Seriously, not great. Not great at all. Again, good thing I did actually expand my drive meter. Seriously, I would not have done nearly as much damage to Xigbar. I wouldn't have been able to retain Valor form that much if I hadn't. So yeah. And now there are 2 blue shots circling the area. Seriously. And he automatically goes to the square platform now. Seriously. Good thing I have Lead Bracer as well. Yeah, Lead Bracer is definitely a must here if you are going to survive this. If you want to heal yourself. You probably want to bring plenty of ethers as well. Maybe a few mega ethers as well for this fight. Just to keep your MP, up. Seriously, if you need to. Or indeed some elixirs. As I'm not above using elixirs in tough boss fights, as you well know from Kingdom Hearts 1. Now that fight with Riku when he was possessed by Ansem was a good example of that, of course. And unfortunately, I am running low on items. Yeah. I think the once more thing actually kicks in here. I don't know though. I think I do still have it. But yeah, were it not for once more, I would be screwed there, seriously. Xigbar would have seriously killed me. That's another good thing to have there. And finally, Xigbar goes down after a very long fight.
Why did you call me Roxas?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Hey, hold on!
Sora, it's Kairi.
Uh-oh, they need our help.
Sora and Rico are together. We have no part to play here.
Gee, I wonder if Riku will ever change back.
Rico chose that form so he could use the power of darkness. It won't be easy.
Kairi, we're on our way.